Studio. Editor, Nuovo Studio. In 10 years, us humans will enter the original star. The Supreme Council meeting ended after the calm voice from Primal Chaos City leader Hong Long Long. The door of Pantheon Sanctuary opened, and almost all the Universe Knights stood up. So soon, Luo Feng and Tru Yan Knight also stood. Along with the others, the Universe Knights all walked to the golden door of the sanctuary. Chatting and laughing, they stepped through the door and disappeared. "What are you guys waiting for?" Bloody Wing Knight walked towards them. How short the meeting was. Luo Feng smiled. Bloody Wing Knight explained, "I was also surprised at that the first time I attended the Supreme Council meeting. However, I grew to understand later that it takes a long time for an issue to come up that actually affects us humans. Besides, more than half of the Supreme Council meetings involve no discussions, and only Universe Masters need to know. Only those that require voting take a long time. After all, those superior Universe Masters don't have time to elaborate on the issue for us." Luo Feng nodded. It was indeed efficient. Primal Chaos City leader hadn't talked much. Instead, he had only mentioned the original star. Then the screens showed up in front of the Universe Knights, which gave a detailed description. "Let's go," Bloody Wing Knights said. "Okay." Luo Feng, Tru Yan Knight, and Bloody Wing Knight stepped into the golden door side by side. Nearby, some Universe Knights were talking quietly. Rumor has it that Blade River Emperor has at least 6 true treasures. Though he was able to kill Bark Mirror Emperor and thus is ranked among the exceptional Undying fighters, he is, at most, a secondary Universe Knight power-wise. He'll become the perfect target for supreme beings of other races on the original star. Yes, he has at least 6 true treasures, and 2 of them are of the Soul type and the Flying Palace type. He'd just be a moving treasury on the original star. There are always supreme beings from billions of races on the original stars. The Universe Masters of other races will probably attack Blade River Emperor on sight. Universe Overlords and Universe Masters of other races will definitely attack him. What are you thinking? The weaker Universe Knights never choose to go when the original stars are open. Blade River Emperor is not stupid. Those other races can't do anything about him as long as he doesn't go. They also stepped into the golden door and disappeared. Asterisk 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 on the mountainside of Thunder Island. Luo Feng, Bloody Wing Knight, and Tru Yan Knight sat together and talking about the original star. To be precise, it was Bloody Wing Knight who did the talking while Luo Feng and Tru Yan Knight listened to him carefully. There are 10,081 original stars, and each of them is full of valuables, Bloody Knight said. Many superpowers in the universe gather there often. Those treasures or ordinary true treasures won't result in any significant fighting, whereas there will surely be horrifying battles for some precious true treasures, like those of the Flying Palace type, Domain type, and Soul type, or even senior true treasures or top-tier true treasures. The more precious the true treasures are, the more attention will be drawn, and Universe Masters will fight to the death for them. Every time an original star opens, Universe Masters get killed. Look, it's Blade River Emperor. Luo Feng couldn't help but interject. Many Universe Masters have survival techniques like clone techniques. Those without clone techniques won't go to the original stars in the first place, right? This is where you're wrong. Bloody Wing Knight shook his head. There are only a few Universe Masters. A race is qualified to be a powerful race as long as there's one Universe Master among them. Even we humans, one of the pinnacle races, count just a few Universe Masters among our ranks. Few Universe Masters fear death. Although they're careful, the opening of original stars is a great chance for them to get top-tier true treasures, and they'll strive not to miss such an opportunity. If they can get some top-tier true treasures and even pinnacle true treasures, they can roam the universe with few enemies. Luo Feng nodded. He understood how useful true treasures were. For instance, 1,000 Treasures River gave Primal Chaos City leader significant power, and he had been able to easily overpower Master of Skywolf, even with Skywolf Palace. The Purple Knight was one of the 72 deified generals, and he was much stronger than candidate deified generals like Pei Feng Knight and Ju Feng Knight. He actually had the power of a Universe Master. Yet Master of Skywolf had been able to easily suppress him with his Skywolf Palace. I've been there once, and I almost got killed, said Bloody Wing Knight. But just when Bloody Wing Knight was describing his experience on the original star, a shadow flew toward them. Luo Feng turned around. 9. Blade Knight, he thought. Luo Feng was dazed. After becoming undying, many Universe Knights had traveled to congratulate him, but Nine Blade River hadn't been one of them. Luo Feng knew that he was supposed to be beneath him, which was probably why Nine Blade River was reluctant to do so. His pride was too great. Nine Blade Knight, Luo Feng greeted him, smiling. Luo Feng, Nine Blade River also had a warm smile on his face. He glanced at True Yan Knight and Bloody Wing Knight beside him and added, "And I see you two are also here." Ha ha ha. Nine Blade, are you here to borrow a true treasure? Bloody Wing Knight said. Nine Blade Knight froze a bit. Indeed, he was here to borrow a true treasure. After all, among the humans, only senior Universe Knights or Universe Overlords had true treasures. However, these supreme beings would normally go to the original stars. Few who had true treasures chose not to go. By all accounts, it was likely that Luo Feng would choose not to go, despite the fact that had at least 6 true treasures. There are no grudges between Luo Feng and me, he thought. Instead, we've known each other for a long time. I can easily become friends with him if I show him some respect. Besides, if I have a true treasure, I have a much higher chance of getting valuables on the original star. I just need to show some respect. Thus, after some consideration, Nine Blade Knight had made the decision to come to Luo Feng. Power was the only thing that mattered on the path to becoming a great being. Other great beings would respect you only if you were strong. Luo Feng, I'm indeed here to borrow a true treasure from you, admitted Nine Blade Knight. I'm good at close combat, so I want to borrow your true treasure armor. He knew that it was impossible for him to borrow the soul type true treasure. Borrow a true treasure? Luo Feng was dazed. I realize it might sound a bit ridiculous. Nine Blade Knight smiled. I'll return you the armor the moment I leave the original star, and I'll give you 10 treasures to show my gratitude. We can ask the virtual universe to verify the lending and sign a contract. If I don't return it to you, it would be as good as betraying my race. Luo Feng hesitated a bit. Would it be a bit disgraceful if he just said no? Nine-Blade Knight, Luo Feng said. I'm sorry, but Nine-Blade Knight immediately understood that he had failed, but he persisted. Luo Feng, the original star will be open for 1,000 eras, and I can get out of there at any time. Once I get a valuable, I'll leave immediately. I might just stay there for hundreds of, if not 1,000 years. It's not that I don't want to lend it to you, Luo Feng said, but I actually plan to go to the original star myself. Nine-Blade Knight didn't know what to say. Since Luo Feng wanted to go to the original star himself, he surely wanted to be as powerful as possible. Ha ha. Well then, Bloody Wing Knight laughed. Nine-Blade, I was actually here to borrow a true treasure from Luo Feng as well, but I didn't expect you to have the same idea. Now that I know Luo Feng wants to go to the original star, however, I needn't ask anymore. I must thank you, Nine-Blade. Nine-Blade Knight smiled as well. He thanked Bloody Wing Knight secretly. His words had eased the awkwardness of the situation. Nine-Blade Knight left soon, but after only a short while. Another great being arrived to borrow true treasures. Second brother, Luo Feng greeted him. A bold man in a fiery cape flew towards him. It was Guiyi Knight. He had been with Primal Chaos City leader until now. Luo Feng, I think you've already figured out why I'm here. Guiyi Knight stepped on the ground and looked at Luo Feng. I'm here because I want to borrow that soul-type true treasure from you. I speculate that you're not going to the original star. And that's why I'm here. After getting out of the original star, I'll return the soul-type true treasure immediately and compensate you with 3 true treasures. 3 true treasures? Luo Feng was shocked. Many universe overlords didn't have that many true treasures. Pei Feng Knight, for instance, only had 4. Guiyi Knight spent a lot of time around Primal Chaos City leader. Perhaps that was how he got more true treasures. Still, 3 true treasures was an exceedingly generous offer. Second brother, Luo Feng said. Your offer is indeed tempting. But the thing is, I want to go to the original star myself. Luo Feng, Guiyi Knight said. Startled, you also want to go? Luo Feng nodded. Yes. Don't you know how dangerous it is there? Guiyi Knight said. Ordinary universe knights are unlikely to attain any true treasures. Even if you were a universe overlord, you wouldn't be able to get 3 true treasures if you didn't have enough to protect yourself. Luo Feng understood his logic. Guiyi Knight was implying that it was a better deal for him to get 3 true treasures for lending him 1 soul-type true treasure, since even many universe overlords weren't able to get 3 ordinary true treasures. Luo Feng felt conflicted. Second brother, he thought, you don't know that my soul-type true treasure is Tower Pearl and that it already recognizes me as its master. Universe knights would certainly be killed if they tried to merge it with their souls. I'd still like to take my chances there, Luo Feng said. Okay, Guiyi Knight said. He nodded and smiled. Then, I'll leave first. Looks like I'll need to find another way to borrow true treasures.